gentlemen, what is going on? My name is djanonzt. We're back with WWE Champions, and I got another 6-star gold character gameplay preview video for you, and we got the Boss Man, SWAT, the corporation. Big Boss Man, the corporation. He was just called Boss Man at this time anyways. They didn't call him Big Boss Man anymore. I'm just going to throw that out there for good measure. But anyways, we're going to take a look inside this poster. He is a trainer. Purple moves start with 2 more MP. Power gems add 75% more damage each attack. We're going to get right out here and check this first move set. He is a move damage stun lock monster. So check this out. We got the leg trap enziguri, 7 charge black. We're going to increase that red MP by 10. And it's also a multiply gem reversal. We'll steal their turn if they make a multiply gem. Then we got the back elbow smash, which is deal 800k damage and force your opponent to skip their turn for 1 turn. Hardcore, if they're an acrobat, first deal damage and increase your red move damage by 100% for 1 turn. And then we got the Boss Man Slam finisher, deal 5 million damage, gain 10 black MP and pin the opponent. Hardcore, if opponent's style is defensive, first deal 5 million damage. So, on the entourage, we got... Oh, I got this all messed up. Wait a minute. This is... Hold on. This is supposed to be... Give me 1 second. It's a mess today. There's so many previews at one time to do. I just got a little confused when I was putting back my trainers. We gotta have... We'll just use Carmelo. You can use Woods here. We need 4 black MP in this slot. We need 2 black MP here, so that's 6. 1 for our turn is 7. With the new Brutus Beefcake Disciple, we get 75% red move damage added on with that. If we're in a tour, you could take the Disciple off, and you could put that Damian Priest on there for even more finisher damage. But for the coaches, we got red move damage 40% from Snoop, red finisher damage 50% from Brett. And in that title, no skill plates, 100% move damage strap, and double takedown 2. So we could even go takedown 3. Now, I'm going to do this first against a weak opponent just because his style is defensive. And I couldn't find a real good defensive opponent to go against. So I want to just see how this goes. So leg trap enziguri. Boom, we kick him in the head. And then force your opponent to skip their turn for 1 turn. Boom. I don't know if this is going to show me the damage or not. Deal 31 million damage, gain 10 black MP. If they're defensive, first deal 31 million damage. So that's going to be a 62 million damage Kaplawi right there. 62 million, 90% more damage than we needed to do for that opponent. All right, and we'll switch off. I want to see some different bonuses on this same moveset. Now, that would, mind you, that's a stun lock. So if they want to kick out, great. But I can go against an acrobat. I know that there is a 6-star gold D'Lo Brown that can be gone against. We'll go to Backlash, Heck Mode. And match 4 is D'Lo Brown. That's Attitude Era only. And he's an acrobat. So now we're not going to get that defensive boost, but we'll get the other boost. So again, first thing you'll do, leg trap enziguri. The second thing you'll do now, though, is this one. You're going to increase your red move damage by 100% before we do that finisher. So if we're against an acrobat, boom, now we're doing 62 million damage. If it was an acrobat and also defensive, you're doing 125 million damage right here. If it's an acrobat defensive, I don't know if tell me somebody in the comments who's acrobat defensive, 125 million against them. But that is actually awesome. Just pick on acrobats and feud with this. Just turn 1 acrobats and feud. It'll be no problem. We'll go back 1 more. And we'll do this same move set just against Big Papa Pump. So no defensive, no acrobat. What can we expect against just like the everyman? Again, we'll do that. Leg trap enziguri. That'll fill your moves. I suppose I could be skipping it. We'll do this. Stun him. And then, boom, 31 million, or 38. Looked like because I hit a critical there, so we get 38 milli, 37 after reduction. Still going to get him turn 1. In a feud, he'd probably kick out, but he'd be stunned. And then turn 2, wasted. Get him out of here. Boss Man is the new Stunlock Supreme around here. Alright, Stunlock Supremacy. That's what I say. Let's see if he can do something else, though. Okay, a few things I want to talk about here. Number 1, MP stealing is back. This is huge. 1 charge. There's 2 different moves here, the blue moves. One of them steals up to 10 MP from each of your opponent's red moves. One of them steals up to 10 MP from each of your opponent's black moves. So those are nasty. Anybody running triple red or triple black in huge trouble if they go against Boss Man. That's going to be awesome for showdown mode right there. So, like, if you can steal their black moves, then you can go ahead and run, like, the columns into Botch gems, or you can run the sub. If you run the one against the red moves, you know what I mean? You can run the big damage finisher there and the stun move. So, but we're going to focus in on one more move here. So, we got this leg trap Enziguri where we're going to gain the 10 red MP still. We're going to pair that with another black move now, though, and we're going to choose 5 columns to make into Botch gems. Then we're going to hit the Boss Man Slam. Bonus damage for every Botch gem. Finisher, deal damage, make 36 Botch gems into black gems. So for this, we need to get to that 7 MP. So we got Woods for 4 MP. We got Andrade for the other 2, plus 75% Botch gem damage. We got the new Austin for black gem and Botch gem damage. That's, you know, he's kind of made to go here. If you don't have the new Austin, obviously, use Connecticut Blue Blood Triple H for more Botch gem damage there. And then Trickster Stacy Keeps 50% Botch gem damage. Now, you can have some fun with skill plates here. We go with Botch Slapped here. We'll go with that next. We'll go with the Hitman's Battle Armor. This is a killer combo right here. You go Hitman's Battle Armor mixed with the Final Boss Finery, and you're pretty much unstoppable if you're making Botch gems. So the Hitman's Battle Armor will deplete 4 MP from each of the opponent's moves when you make 8 or more Botch gems. The Final Boss Finery, when you make 15 plus Botch gems, decrease all of your opponent's gem damage by 80% for 3 turns. We're going to go with it like this. Because this is going to show the accurate damage still that anybody would do. These plates are more defensive. They're depleting MP and depleting opponent's gem damage. They're not buffing anything to the attack. Then we'll put on the Anniversary plate and the Royal Rumble plate and see what we can do with that. So you will go ahead and hit this. Boom. Gain that red MP. Choose 5 columns to make into Botch gems. Looks good to me. Then, boom, there goes that Hitman's Battle Armor. Depleted that MP. Final Boss Finery's active. Not going to be able to do any gem damage for 3 turns. Board full of Botch gems. And look at that bonus damage plus the Cascade. And we did 48 million damage with that. No chance to kick out. Another pretty premium moveset there. And, you know, like I said, the plates didn't add anything to that. So it's just, oh, excuse me, basic entourage strapping metals. We'll go in real quickly, no cuts here. We'll change these skill plates out, and we'll close this thing out with a bang. We're going to go put Botch Slapped in. So we're going to make multiply gems of strength 8. And then we've just got to be sure that we get enough here. Wait, what class is Boss Man? He's a powerhouse. Okay. So let's just send in the red gem since he's a powerhouse. We'll put unlimited power on here and make sure that we're getting all these multiply gems blown up. And we'll just leave the entourage the same way. There we go. One more time, Mr. Boss Man. I'm excited for this one. Alright, we forced our multiply gems in there. Now, we're only turning Botch gems into black, so that's why you kind of got to pair this with the Royal Rumble plate. Oh, but we got most of them multiplies anyways. And still somehow managed to miss one of them. 53 million damage? That hardly was any more damage, so... you know... I'd just go with the defensive plates if it's me. You could use either or. You don't even have to use the battle armor and the final boss finery on the same person. I would split them and use them on different people, honestly. But, hey, they're way OP with both of them. What do you think about Boss Man? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until next time, y'all, peace.